My name is David Cutbirth, and I'm a public board member of the Human Resource Certification Institute, and I've been on the board now for approximately a year as a public member. As a public board member, I bring an outside perspective, I guess is the term they would say, for my background is not human resources in the traditional sense as HRCI would potentially label it. However, all we do is really manage human capital, human resources. That's all we do. I've grown the company, and the people with us in the company now, from one person to over 100 people now, and it's just managing. It's managing people. It's not just managing, but it's leading and trying to figure out how to get the right people in the right spot, for their success. It's looking at it from a different set of lenses in this. We work in all sorts of different industries, from high-tech to retail to commercial to big box to designing a hot dog stand one time even. And it's being able to speak the language that the people work with, whether it be the executives, the tradespeople, the project managers, the people that are working in the trenches. You have to be able to speak with them in a language that they understand. And human resources is the same, to be able to speak to the people in a way that they do understand, because sometimes people are even being replaced in some places by technology. They're not being replaced, it's augmentation in order to actually compete in a global world. You're really trying to address the human capital side. Is you have to know what the industry is doing and trying to find out what are best practices. And this is where I believe where HRCI specifically is trying to say, what is the benchmark? How do you at least say this is the starting place? You have a place where you can say these are skills that are required. This is the entry level. It doesn't guarantee success. However, it does provide a benchmark to say you have the skill sets to begin to perform in a way that is expected in the profession that you're doing. So for us, also as an engineering company, we have professional engineers that have certifications also to work in various disciplines. We also have to go through the same process. Just because you have a certification doesn't necessarily mean you're qualified. It's just the entry-level place to allow you to speak a common language. I would see certification within HRCI. They are still the different certificates that are actually out there now. HRBP, is an example of that also, is allowing to have more of a common language. Again, it's a language barrier, and not just the language, but it's also the values and what you're trying to convey by. It's not just initials; it's a knowledge base that you come with.